All right. All right, here we go. I'm sorry if anybody got kicked off. All right, I'm sorry if anybody got kicked off the last stream. I don't know, my computer is being stupid. I had to reboot it and stuff. So it's going now. But it's okay. I'm still finishing Frankenstein. I'm not leaving YouTube till I'm done with Frankenstein. I'm going over and going to make another one. But this is going to be for my brother. This one. Okay, I'm going to do his feet. Let's that rust. I don't want to have black paint on me. But I'm going to stay in here long enough to get this done here. It take me a little while to get this one done. So I don't know, we probably got like a half hour, 40 minutes or something. I figure I might as well vlog what I'm doing. Today is just my day. I'm going to do a Frankenstein and I'm going to find something else easy to do. This wasn't that hard for me. I just need to find one of these basic characters and make basic little cartoon faces. But, oh, hello, how are you? I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I literally brought back a 12-year computer and I literally connected it to Microsoft and Google and it has a lot of security. So sometimes it acts funny and I gotta reboot it. So every time I go online, I'm very, very protected. I'm probably overly protected at this point. I'm so protected that sometimes I'd like to be less protected, but I'd say that my account was hacked. My bank caught that one. And Google and Microsoft. So I got rid of a lot of my editing apps. I got some through Google, and I really don't need that many editing apps anymore that I'm live streaming. So I'm not even that sad about it because once you're actually doing something and people know about you, it's not that big of a deal. And you don't need all of those. Okay, I got one foot bigger than the other. I gotta make both of these feet the same size. Alright. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get the boots like they are. Yeah, I feel the feet are the same size now. But if you want a reading, you can put in your question, or you can just leave it on the comments for some reason if it doesn't get to you, because lately I've been getting popular. I don't know, maybe the world's ending. I'm beginning to think that the world might end before I get any bit of popularity, but to me, as long as I could paint or do some arts and crafts, I'm okay over here at Chong the Dog. Alright, I'm gonna paint these boots. I kind of want to make this guy kind of basic. I have such these, like, I don't know, like the one, these, I just like the ghost I did with all the shading and stuff. It looks all artsy. I just kind of want something basic. like something you'd find in a store. But really, I guess it's kind of hard to find this good stuff in the store like this because I was looking at the store for some of these decorations, and believe you me, they suck. They're not very good, and I think people could draw better stuff than I have found. And then the ones that are really good, you have to pay for this. I'm telling you, artists of all calibers are getting a lot of extra money these days. Because even in the store, if you want a decent looking anything, even those artists are charging out the booty. So that's when I was like, you know what, I don't care. I will just do this myself. The Grim Reaper I did, it was on another live stream and that one was really good. I kept that one. This one's going to my brother. I'm just actually going to I did tell him I was gonna make him a Frankenstein. And I told him that I'm just gonna try to make it more cartoony so I don't mess it up. But I do like doing these kid versions of paintings. They're way more fun than the adult ones. Alright. Alright, let me move my Frankenstein over here. As long as you guys don't mind me doing my Halloween decorations. I get on these binges and I'm not trying to spend money on something I don't want. And if I had an idea of something I wanted, damn if I can't find it in the store. That's what happens. Alright. Alright. I don't know the actions, but I can do tease the whole situation. I could do a reading on the situation. And whatever the mom tells me is what she's willing to give out information. So that's all I can tell you about that. All right. That's the whole situation with tea and all this other stuff and all the drama going on there is in a new moon in Scorpio. And this card just tells you to work through your fears. And I feel that this whole situation is it's fear of somebody leaving, like a detachment. That's where this whole situation's being held by. I don't even feel love in the situation. I feel more commitment and guilt. I really am not feeling love like would be a long term marriage love, which is not good. And this is determined by two factors. Somebody's in a new moon in Leo, and this card represents one of you. And this is a confidence card for money. So somebody just needs to have a little more confidence themselves to make more money and be more independent. And someone else in this situation is represented by a full moon in Scorpio. And that just means they need to release their negativity and forgive. Someone has to forgive and someone has to make more money. I'm the whole entire thing I'm seeing is someone has to leave the situation completely for it to get better. Because I don't, the other person's really angry and harbors a lot of guilt. So, I don't know. If I was you, I would start going to counseling, or I would literally just start rethinking my life if that's the way this person's gonna be, because there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of disrespect in this kind of situation I'm picking up, and you don't wanna live with disrespect. So, I mean, I don't I don't see him actually loving you. I see him wanting to have sex with you and possibly move in with you for convenience, but I'm not picking up any love. I don't think he would die for you and stuff like that. I really don't. So, maybe just do like me, go and take up painting or something and try to meditate and just be one with the universe. Sometimes that's a better way to be. This is how I am over here. I'm literally just one with the universe, making my little Frankenstein and stuff. People think it's weird at times, but oh well, you know. You gotta you gotta have self-happiness. You can't let people steal your joy. That's what my mother-in-law always says, that don't let anybody steal your joy. And I don't. I guess I did for a little bit when me and my son were arguing, but let him steal my joy. So, and it can lead to heart attacks. I will tell you this, this kind of stress that you're going through can lead to a lot of medical problems. You can acquire high blood pressure, and high blood pressure over a long period of time leads to a heart pacer and stuff like that. And believe you me, you don't want any of that, because by the time that comes, this person better have married you so you could stick them with a high insurance bill for the heart attack you may have, because in the end, it's really not worth it. And I honestly, I tell you this with a heavy heart. I went through a divorce and it almost got the best of me, and I got gray hair over it. So don't be like me. Try to embrace what you have and just try to move on and make the best of it, your situation. And you got to accept the bad with the good. Sometimes when it's over, it's just over. So, but I guess we want to go with old songs to make you feel better. Like Mr. Meatloaf says, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, put together his hand. All right. Well, I told him what I really think of him, so we're in no contact right now, and it bothers me. You should, honestly. I mean, my ex-husband told me that I was a horrible writer. I will tell you this from experience. He broke my computer, literally, the one day, and I went through some horrible stuff, and I mean, somehow I retrieved the file from my book and stuff, and now I'm just proving him wrong by enjoying my life. Sometimes when an ex sees you enjoying your life, that's the worst punishment for them because by that time they're getting some bad karma and you're having good karma. That's usually the way that goes. They're going to see you happy and they're going to be unhappy. And then they're going to want to get back together with you. And I mean, some people do, some people don't. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but unless they have fully forgiven you, there's always going to be that little bit of jealousy there. And if they haven't fully done it, and honestly, to fully forgive someone takes a lot. So it takes a very deep person, a deep spiritual person. And I'm not sure if you're that deep. I mean, you might have to call on the Gaia Network for that. One of the Native American shaman, because that might be what you're dealing with, trying to get that accomplished. And to get to their level takes like 20 years. So I don't see this happening for you. So I would just go to the horses and do that. And I say this with a heavy heart because I like you. You're great Gaia Network people, but they have a very special place in the universe. I'll tell you that much because anybody that could be that dedicated to the light and dedicate their whole life to helping people. I mean, they got whole centers and they do a lot of dedication. They're like priests almost in a way. They're like new age priests. And I don't think that I'm not even that material. So that sounds like a good idea, these horses. A lot of times, if I need suggestions about my life, I watch their network and I feel better. And they always have real positive people on there. They really do. I'm just connecting these here because I'm making a little coat for my Frankenstein. All right, it's hard to keep this straight. I'm trying. All right, I'm gonna go just like this. I just want to do a nice little outline of this. Sometimes I make my lines thicker because when you go over it, and of course I keep going this way. I don't like going this way. All right, fix that there. Oh, you're welcome. I I have been through some crap. If you need help with anything, I can give you lots of advice. I have been separated from bad people most of my life. The universe, I'm one of those people that if there's a bad situation coming, I'm number one in evacuation. So I totally get it. I really do. That's probably why I was born in Ohio. It was probably to make a damn sure I was involved in the hurricanes. That's how much the spiritual community protects me. It gives me extra protection in some. Like a lot of people that are spiritually enlightened, spirits will go out of their way to make sure they're okay. Because you need all your priests, you need a lot of stuff in the world. You need all your people that are trying to help. That's why it makes me sad when priests die, good cops, good people in general. because another good person has to be protected in the world and replace them. That's how this goes. Because life is bigger than us, it's bigger than our love life. It's definitely bigger than our love life. Spirits think it's hilarious that we care about our love life because they really don't care about love life at all. They think it's silly that we care about our love life. They concern about themselves about safety and different things. I'm just doing a hair outline to my Frankenstein. This is why I do go to my escape, my arts and crafts. You deal with spirits almost all the time in your life. They can be aggravating. And you gotta decompose and feel human again. I don't know, he's kind of looking like crazy Elvis right now. Maybe he'll start dancing like Elvis. Alright, I'm gonna make these eyebrows now. There. Alright. I think I'm doing pretty good with faces. Really not bad. It's just cartoon faces. This is what I need to, I guess, focus on. Cartoon stuff. I wanted to be a serious artist, but I guess I'm a cartoon artist. Looks like some crazy little Frankenstein superhero. And of course, I got this on me. I'm getting paint all over myself. At least I didn't get on my sheets. One of these days, I'm gonna get an art studio. Oh, hi, Jesse. How you doing? I'm glad everybody found me again. I know sometimes I'd be disappeared. I do disappear over to TikTok now. But it's kind of fun over there. They really like the painting. I will tell you that. I get excited about the painting. In fact, all right, all right. Well, I don't know. His nose isn't perfect, but it's okay. All right. Not bad. There you go. All right. This I'm gonna put in my water. I do a TikTok stream with one too. They get they get jealous over there when I don't come that way and do a painting over there. I actually had to tell him all he's gonna have pink eyes. And I'm using one of these little brushes. I got like 40 of these things. When I went to Amazon, I bought a bunch. So in each stream, I don't gotta wait, and I already got a clean one, just like at a cooking segment. Same thing. I'm gonna have pink eyes. Okay. He's a monster. It doesn't matter. It's whatever color I got handy. But I made my ghost pink, so this with this black a little bit. Got that other side where I shaded some of this dark in with this. It's gonna be cloudy pink eyes. Alright, I'm trying to make his eyes look more defined. I don't know, it looks really cool. Looks like he got purple eyes. Alright, so purple eyes. And then we'll put this in there. And I need to get another one of these little containers. Where the hell did I put it? I had a little tiny container. I got a new one. Alright. Oh, you're welcome. I try. I'm just over here living my best life over here, painting Frankensteins, and I lost my little container thing. And I know it's here somewhere, unless I put it in this little cubby. I think I. Okay. I did not put it in my cubby. I put it somewhere, but I'm gonna. His eyes are purple now. I don't know. I feel that he looks good just the way he is. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know because I think it too much would just not make this as fun. The hair, just make the hair black and the little patch thing, or just leave the patch there. That's all I do. And then I got one more of these. I these. I have them like I've got when I use them, I soak them in dishwater soap. By the time I'm done with all my streams, my brushes get really soaked, and then I clean my arms up and stuff because I got a bunch of paint on me, and then clean up this stuff. Yeah, I think I gotta do the hair. I did the boots and the belt. I want to be able to accent the coat. So I just want to leave it just like that. Like something like see on TV.